Well, welcome to Abuja now. We have with us Danladi Pasali, who is the National Secretary of IPMAN and has been National PRO and Zonal Deputy Chairman Northeast of the same organization, IPMAN. You're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, there's been plenty of controversy around the importation of, petrol, more specifically. I think I'm looking for the more technical name now, but there's been lots of controversy around it, most of it bordering around Forex. Are we about to experience another scarcity?
The truth is that the stakeholders who have met and the government has now constituted a committee and we're looking into the issue. And as a matter of fact, the issue is going to be resolved. There is no issue of scarcity. There is no fear on that. There's
no fear on the issue of scarcity?
At all, at all, at all.
Okay, so tell us, what exactly are the challenges that IPMAN currently faces? Because if Moman is complaining, people will think that the challenges will be even more for the independent marketers.
The truth is that there is no, there must be some challenges. The challenges is border on, first and foremost, is the issue of bridging claims. For the past 2 or 3 years, we have been experiencing lack of payment, and in fact that is the key issue. If you look at it in the hinterland of the country, either in the far north and the east, you find that there are a lot of rumble of little scarcity. The issue is that some marketers that have bridged this petroleum product for quite some time have not been paid, and the whole money is with the marketers, and that has been directed by the federal government during our last stakeholders meeting, that the money there should be reconciliation and people must be paid their money. These are one of the problems that we have been facing. And the other is the issue of Forex. And with this current situation in the country, NNPC now import almost 80% of the petroleum products. And marketers are really complaining, the importers, the other marketers. And a committee has been set off, and we're looking into the issue. And as a matter of fact, I think the issue will be resolved this week.
And you talked about the bridging claims. You said for 2 to 3 years now. But tell us how the bridging claims have been working with this new fixed price regime, where there's a new template for 145 naira. Do we still need to pay a bridging gap for distances covered?
That's the cost for payment. When there is a template, we have been saying that they should remove the cap. When the cap has been removed, then people are free to import their product and sell at the price they wish to price based on market forces. When in a situation where there is a cap, then it means you have to take your product to far east, to south, to far north, and then make sure that you sell it at the same price with somebody that lifted it in the coastal area. So if you want to sell at 145 in Lagos and sell in Sokoto, sell in Akwa Ibom State, you know that there must be some issue of increment of costs, and that cost the government, the organization which is called Petroleum Equalization Fund, has to bear the cost. Actually, the money is our own contribution. It's not even government money; it's our own money.
How does it work?
It is part of it. It's in the template. It depends on the distance. If for instance you are lifting, 80% of the importation is from Lagos. So if you are lifting in Lagos and you are taking it to Sokoto, and they want you to sell at 145, the same thing with the person lifting in Lagos and selling in Lagos. So you know that he's now moving the product over 1,000 kilometers.
No, you said that the money is our money. I was wondering whose money. Are you referring to IPMAN's money or Moman's money?
No, it's the consumer money. Consumer contributor is in the template of PPRA. So anybody buying petroleum product is contributing that 2 naira.
So why does government say that it's a challenge then to pay the equalization fund?
Actually, it's not government, it's NNPC and some other marketers. Some other marketers are complaining that their money is also hooked off through the subsidy regime and some outstanding here and there. So I think the issue is that it's basically NNPC and marketers, and that is why I told you that there is a committee that is trying to look into the issue, which I am part of the committee.
As we speak now, I mean, some people say that subsidy has been reintroduced with the fact that dollar, that's Forex, is pretty difficult to get, and that it would seem that there's still some subsidy in the system. How does IPMAN see it?
The truth is that the government is not all that. It's not that it is subsidy as such, but it is they have to augment the cost. You know what we're also there are also issue of charges of NEMESA, port charges, and so many things that also is creating hoodlocks in the system. So the truth is that the issue of forex, since there is a cap, if there is no cap, you can just allow the market forces. People will import their product and sell it based on the market situation.
Do you think that is wise?
With times, you know, the problem is that's why in IPMAN we have been advocating that they should encourage private refineries. People should build up, even if it is modular refinery. Government should put more encouragement on that. If we have our own private refinery, if we have so many refineries, we have only 4 or 3 refineries that are functional. Even the refinery is below capacities. So if we can encourage private investors to invest in a refinery, and even if it is a modular refinery, the small refinery, that will solve a lot of problems.
Well, we'll come back and talk about why, you know, it's difficult for us to establish a refinery or private refineries when you see how, you know, government, it would seem, has let go of some of the reins it used to hold by saying that there's a new price regime, you know, this new pricing template, which in some ways still frees up the sector. It's a challenge, but it's something I'm hoping that we should come back and discuss. But I hear that we still have some time before we go. Is it something you want to talk on quickly?
The truth is that the people should not be spreading rumor, and because that rumor is the one that is creating panic buying and some people hoarding the product. So the truth is that there are available products and that there is no issue of increase. There's no issue of increase.
I'm talking about the challenges of, you know, building a private refinery.
Okay.
But we'll come back and talk about that after this break.
Thank you.
Do join us again.